So on June 25th, we're getting a new summer DLC titled Bottom Dollar Bounties. Last week, of course, we had some really good double money on the Dr. Dre contract missions, but instead of just extending this, Rockstar, in their infinite wisdom, thought we were making way too much money. So they decided to end it on Thursday and give us a much more crappier mini weekly update. Actually, this week isn't too bad. We're able to claim the Itali GTO via the salvage yard robberies. There's some passive double money increases in the chop shop. And we're also getting triple money in RP on drift races and drag races. Now, full disclosure, I'm not a huge fan of drift and drag races, but when anything goes triple money or higher in GTA, yeah, I'm definitely going to check it out. Not necessarily for the races, but for the curiosity factor and just how much money you're able to make for participating. And this isn't entirely new. A few months ago, Rockstar gave us double money in RP on the drag races, and I did a whole video on how much money you could expect to make by performing 1 hour's worth solo. So here we are again, only this time Rockstar is increasing the payout, and there are some added perks to go along with this. First, just for completing 2 races, Rockstar will hand over a $100,000 bonus. And second, during my first crack at this hour-long solo grind, I was able to figure out the best tracks needed to make the most money. So this time around, after all my lessons learned, I should be able to provide what a maximum payout should look like. Alright, so what does this all mean? Well, today I'll be grinding out 1 hour's worth of top-notch drag racing to see just how much money you can expect to make if you're a solo player. Now, obviously, if you're playing with more people, this will increase your payout, but many of us out there, including myself, tend to go solo when playing GTA. So today, this is what I'll do. 1 full hour of solo drag racing to see how much the triple money in RP will get you, and most importantly, is it worth it? Okay, first off, my setups. Number 1, I've determined there's only a select few drag races that pay out a maximum amount of money. This is directly related to the track location. If the track is short, expect far less money than if the track is longer. Kinda makes sense. For me, I'll be sticking with the Bluff It location for the majority. There were a few oddball races I kicked off accidentally, but for the most part, you'll see I'm sticking with the Bluff It. If you're solo, I would recommend this location as it's not too long and it is relatively straight. And number 2, my vehicle of choice is going to be the Coquette D10, based off the 8th generation Corvette. I found this vehicle, at least for me, to be the quickest in the sport class and will definitely help in completing these a lot quicker. Alright, so without further ado, let's jump into this. And not to disappoint anybody, but no, I will not be playing back the full hour at real time. As you're seeing here, I'll be speeding this up, but I'll also have a timer going to let you know that, yeah, my mental health was compromised as I did complete back-to-back races for 1 full hour. Okay, so the maximum amount I was able to make consistently was $3,354. But as I said earlier, I accidentally selected some oddball race locations and had to settle for a little less on 1 occasion. For this race, I only came away with $2,925. In total, I was able to complete 28 races in a little over an hour. So here are the totals. 24 races at $3,354, the 1 oddball race for $2,925, and then 3 final races for the $3,354, which brings us to the grand total of $93,483. Now, you will get the added bonus of $100,000 for completing 2 races by June 24th, which is when this current bonus week ends. This will obviously increase your amount quite substantially, but the real question here is it worth it? Well, there's a number of different factors that need to be weighed here, but the short answer is no. Performing 1 hour of solo drag races, even with the triple money in RP, is not going to be worth it. You can go out and do a couple of payphone hits in a fraction of this time and walk away with a similar payout. What this comes down to, and what I explained in my previous video, is whether you enjoy these races in GTA. If you're a fan of races in GTA, then the payout will not and should not matter. You're doing these because you like to, as it should be. However, if your motive is accumulating money and you're somehow intrigued by the triple money bonus this week, my suggestion is to complete 2 drag races or drift races this week and call it a day. You'll get the $100,000 bonus, collect a few extra bucks from the races, and then you can move on to something else that pays a whole lot more. And herein lies the problem with Rockstar throwing triple money bonuses at drag races. Again, as I mentioned in my earlier video, it's going to do nothing to get people to want to come to these races. If you're a fan of the GTA races, you'll still be participating whether they're double, triple, or even quadruple the payout. If you're not a fan, the only reason you'll be participating this week is to collect the $100,000 bonus for completing 2 of them. The triple money is going to be meaningless. Now, I am hopeful. In Rockstar's latest newswire, they mentioned that upcoming updates will include, and I quote, boosts to payouts across a number of existing modes and missions, end quote. Hopefully, Rockstar's finally getting the hint. It's almost a reoccurring theme that every weekly update includes the headline, double money in RP, or triple money in RP, and then upon closer inspection, we realize it's only for community jobs, adversary mode jobs, taxi work, or drag races. Sure, it sounds all glamorous and lucrative at first, but then when you dive in and realize just how much money the payout is offering, it's laughable and insulting. For what Rockstar is claiming to be great double or triple money, you can go rob a few convenience stores and make the same amount. Alright, so that's it, my friends. Thank you for watching. As always, if you like this video and want to help out, please subscribe, give a thumbs up, and let me know what you think. Are any of you going to be partaking in the drag races or drift races this week? If so, is it because of the $100,000 bonus, or because you simply enjoy racing? If so, drop a comment below and let everyone know. Until next time, be happy, be well, be safe, be my TV. One Maestro.